All right, let's just jump right in. Do you have a furry little escape artist on your hands? You know, the dog that can jump any fence, dig under any gate, or just vanishes the second you turn your back? It's not just annoying, right? It's genuinely scary. But here's the thing. Your dog isn't doing it just to drive you crazy. There's always a reason.
And it really all boils down to this one question. When your dog steps out into the yard, what do they see? Is it this awesome playground full of fun things to do? Or is it just a really boring prison? Because believe me, how you answer that changes absolutely everything.
You see, for these little geniuses, that fence isn't a barrier. It's not a no, it's a challenge. It's a puzzle that their brain is just dying to solve. And yeah, while that's kind of impressive, it's also incredibly dangerous for them and, let's be honest, a total nightmare for you. But there's a motive, and once you figure it out, you can fix it.
So, what if I told you that we've been looking at this whole escape thing completely backward? Let's talk about the real truth behind why your dog is so determined to get out, and I'm willing to bet it's not at all what you think it is.
See this right here? This flips the whole script. The old view, on the left, is that our dog is just being disobedient or bad. But the real reason? It's way simpler. Your dog has a need that isn't being met, and escaping is their way of trying to tell you that. It's not defiance, it's communication.
And this quote just nails it. Your dog isn't trying to run away from you, they're trying to run towards something they need. Let that sink in for a second. They're not abandoning you, they're on a mission to find something. Maybe it's more fun, a potential friend, or just a chance to really stretch their legs. Our job is to become a detective and figure out what that something is.
So how do we crack the case? Well, it's time to put on our detective hats. We're about to decode the 6 most common unmet needs that can turn your beloved pet into a master of the great escape. Okay, number 1, and this is the big one, is just pure bottled up energy. If your dog is a little rocket with nowhere to go, escaping feels like the ultimate adventure. Next up is simple boredom. I mean, a quiet, empty yard, that's not exciting, so they make their own entertainment. And number 3 can be a little heartbreaking. They might just be looking for you, especially if they have some separation anxiety. Now for the next 3, which are just as powerful. 4th is pure instinct. For dogs that aren't neutered, that biological drive to find a mate is, well, it's intense. 5th is fear. Think about it. Loud thunderstorms, fireworks, that can trigger a primal need to run and find a safe place. And finally, number 6, it just works. If they escaped once and had the time of their life, you can bet they're going to try that strategy again.
All right, so we figured out the why. Now it's time to get to the how. Let's build our escape-proof plan and switch from being a detective to being an architect with a toolkit you can start using literally today.
Now, before we go through the whole list, I want to stop and focus on the single most powerful solution. This one thing tackles the number 1 reason for escaping, and honestly, getting this right is absolutely critical to your success.
And here it is. It's that simple. You've got to increase their exercise and their playtime. Because here's the golden rule. A tired dog is a happy dog. A tired dog is a good dog. And you know what else? A tired dog has 0 interest in figuring out how to scale your fence. They'd much rather be passed out on the rug.
But of course, there's more to it. You also have to engage their brain. Puzzle toys, training sessions, that stuff is just as tiring as a run. Then, yeah, you do need to secure the yard and fix the how. But don't just secure it. Make it interesting, a place they want to hang out in. And while you're getting all this in place, supervision and a rock-solid recall command are going to be your best friends.
And real quick, let's talk about the traps to avoid. First, please don't only fix the fence. That's just a band-aid. It solves the how, not the why. Second, you really can't skimp on the exercise. That's the root cause for most of these escapes. And third, and this is so important, never, ever punish your dog after they get back. They have no idea what they're being punished for. All they learn is that coming home to you is scary.
So let's pull all this together. The goal here isn't just to plug a hole in the fence. It's about shifting our entire mindset, which is going to lead to a way happier and, most importantly, a much, much safer dog.
I just love this quote because it reframes everything so perfectly. That problem dog of yours, they're not a bad dog. Chances are they're a brilliant, high-energy dog who's just bored out of their mind. They don't need punishment. They need a job. They need more engagement. So here's your 4-step playbook. It's simple. 1. Burn off that physical energy with more walks, runs, and play. 2. Get rid of boredom by making their brain work with toys and games. 3. secure the yard to take away the easy opportunity. And 4, build a solid routine to make them feel safe and secure. That's it. That is the formula.
At the end of the day, every single escape attempt is a message. It's a clue. Your dog is literally telling you what it is they need from you. So the only real question left is, are you ready to finally listen?